And the Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. On the run, it's Cooper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Runs through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not only huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Ward. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down. Looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. The guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the out. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction. And then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense from home.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll test the right side. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. Complete downfield.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
2nd down after that incompletion. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes down the right side. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
This is taking like fucking 3 devices, 8 devices, and fucking Wi-Fi.
The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. The back goes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense.
Back to throw, it's Milrow. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. He's looking for a man on second down. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead's extended a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for room. It's Monaga. On the move at the 30. Crosses the 35. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
I like feeding my guys. I like getting my running back feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Ward. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Rutgers 10, Notre Dame 0.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal, and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
This offense has a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry up. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
Red pass, it's complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Man, he gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much needed productive play in the passing game.
Hey Siri, send a message.
Receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker
Siri,
is.
set a timer for 3 minutes.
So once he was able to make the catch, he already knew
Hey Siri,
he had it.
give the extra time.
Fresh set of downs.
Siri, play some music.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll put the tight end in motion. The aerial assault continues. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first. They'll
try to tack one more on their score. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down.
14. And the Rutgers Scarlet Knights will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. It didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They move the tight end all over. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To the air, it's Ward. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've got the lead.
Who's the motherfucking lag?
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
14. Rutgers 10.
Says I can't do it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch, called for and made. Rutgers has it back, they'll send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Makes the grab on the left. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field to defend the pass.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense does not.
Oh my goodness.
Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive and trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw, it's Ward. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I
Lets it fly. And the ball is picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Offense set on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's
Ach,